Hey there, Chiefs Kingdom. Zachariah Partney here, aka Chief Superfan KC Warrior. It's been a couple of months since the Super Bowl, and while we all know how that ended, make no mistake, this isn't the end for our boys. And in true Taylor Swift fashion, that's right, the revenge tour kicks off now. But before we dive into another electric season just 5 months away, and with the NFL draft past us, I got some exciting updates about my mission for this year. As you all know, this past April was Autism Awareness Month, a time to shine a spotlight on a cause that's incredibly close to my heart. One organization I've been proud to support for over a year is Wonderland Camp, a nonprofit based out of the Lake of the Ozarks that provides fun, inclusive, and life-changing experiences for kids, teens, and young adults with disabilities, including autism, Down syndrome, and more. Last year, I had the honor of donating over $600 raised through my KC Warrior patch sales and various auctions to Wonderland Camp during their Chiefs Kingdom Championship party at Shady Gators. I first learned about their amazing work from my good friend and former Lake Radio DJ, Mike Clayton, and I knew instantly that this was a mission I wanted to be a part of, not just for the whole month of April, but all year long. And for that whole month, I've made a commitment to continue raising funds for this amazing organization. One of them was that what I did in mid-April was what I did my own silent auction for Wonderland Camp at a private silent auction in Leavenworth, Kansas. Not only putting my patches up for sale, but I also had auctioned off one of my Chiefs WWE belts as well as a few pairs of my KC Warrior wrist sleeves. And I'm pleased to announce that on that night, I've raised approximately $350 of patch sales and that for Wonderland Camp. And for the whole month of April in total, I've raised approximately $695 in the sales of my patches and also with the silent auction I did in Leavenworth. And like last year, I plan to make a trip down to the Lake of the Ozarks this summer and present their representatives with the check of all of the money raised for the month of April. So stay tuned, Wonderland Camp, because I'll be there to see you. And I also want to take a moment to recognize two amazing young warriors who continue to inspire everything I do, Josiah Medler and Jace Baskerville. Your strength, courage, and resilience inspire me not only as a super fan, but as a person. You remind me why I do what I do. You're both incredibly special, not just to the warrior and warrior princess, but to your families, your peers, and the entire Chiefs Kingdom. Keep being amazing and be on the lookout because something's coming your way very soon, boys. And it's back. By popular demand, the KC Warrior Bar Tour returns for its third season. Last year's tour was a blast, and this year, I'm taking it up a notch. I'm planning to expand the tour with a couple of new stops in the KC area while still keeping my favorites like Twin Peaks, The Landing, and Wicked Willie's on the schedule. And stay tuned, because with the NFL dropping the official schedule on May 14th, I'll be announcing my stops sometime in mid-July. And another announcement, well, I'm going for it again. Later this summer, I'm going to put my name in for NFL Fan of the Year once again. After last year's journey, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it again, but thanks to a fellow Chiefs fan who helped me see things from a new perspective, I found fresh motivation. That inspiration led to new ideas, like last month's silent auction and doing a new patch for Josiah's cause for CHD awareness. And it reminded me how powerful this platform can be when used for good. And so yes, I'm all in. And I also want to give a special shout out to last year's Chiefs Fan of the Year nominees, Tom Masterson and Christian Molitor. I commend you guys for your dedication in your respective communities and to your support to our team and our amazing fan base. But before I end this video, there is one sensitive matter that I do want to address. As someone proudly on the autism spectrum, I'm deeply hurt by the things that RFK Jr. has said about people like me. As you all know, he keeps pushing the false idea that vaccines cause autism, something science has proven wrong over and over and over again. But it's not just misinformation, it's the way he views people in the spectrum, like we're broken, like we can't work, can't love, we destroy families, nor can live full lives. it's not just false, but for me personally, it's complete nothing but blasphemous hyperbole. Well, I'm here to say I'm living proof that he is wrong. For me, I have a great job at Chick-fil-A Supply. I work hard. I pay my own bills. I was married once, and today I'm proud to say that I have a wonderful, loving girlfriend who supports me. Not only support me as a warrior, but outside the face paint. Truth of the matter, I live a full, meaningful life. As some of you know, I've raised thousands of dollars for autism awareness, suicide prevention, and fentanyl awareness, and now CHD awareness for my buddy Josiah. I've donated toys to kids in need. I've honored Chiefs Kingdom legends, and I've stood strong for families going through grief and healing. Not in spite of the fact that I'm autistic, but because of it. But I will say that I used to think years ago being autistic was a curse. But now, especially in light of what's being said about people in the autism community, I see it differently. For me, being on the spectrum, it gives me strength, it gives me compassion, it gives me purpose more than ever before. And as I said, I created my KC Warrior Creed to remind people to rise above drama, rise above hate, always believe in yourself, put all negativity to waste. And I will say this sternly, RFK Jr. doesn't speak for me. I speak for myself and everyone like me. And I say this to every kid, teen, adult in the spectrum. Autism is not something to fear. What we all should fear is ignorance being used to spread hate and lies. I'll say this, you may be different than many of your peers, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a difference in someone's life, let alone society. And I will end this. We are not a tragedy. We are people. We are warriors. And through it all, we rise above. Thank you.